YouTube Studio is saying where in the mobile phone. In mobile phone it says download YouTube Studio. क्या खट बजाते रहते हैं। You are able to see download YouTube Studio where inside the mobile phone or somewhere else. Reply yeah, whoever has written it's asking to download YouTube Studio. So is it in mobile or laptop? In mobile, okay. You can check in mobile if it is asking to download, you can download it. Okay, next after that, let's come. We are going to learn next called state management. State management. This all we have seen output, how to display the data. This all are how to display the data. Now we are going to learn how to ask the input from user. Okay, and in that how the state will play the role. So for that, go in that room. Go in that room. What is going on? ये वाला extension भी है। उसको भी निकालिए। Mine is okay, I just know. Okay, so let's go ahead and create a next or already files we have, right? We have one file called login, we have file called register, we have file called home also. So we'll start in the home only. State management will start from home. Okay. So come to the home file. We have a file home.js file. We can go to the home.js file. Under the home.js file, we are going to implement the first feature of hooks that is called state management. Inside the state management, we have a component name is called use state. So let's call the use state in your home file. You are calling one component called React, call one more component here called use state. Use state. Okay, import React, comma use state from React. Call that. After calling that, come down below First, you need to understand how use state works. How use state works. And then only you can write the code and implement the use state. Use state is fully based on array destructuring method. Use state is based on array destructuring method. Now you see carefully. Suppose, let me go here. You can also write, create a constant, or maybe create a variable using let city equal to a square bracket. Let me keep here called Bangalore. Bangalore, Mumbai, Pune, and then Delhi. Suppose there is a four element inside one array. There is a 4 element inside the array. If you want to access any element from this array, you have to access by position. Like suppose if you want to print Mumbai, you have to write city of 1. Then you will get the Mumbai. If you want to print the Pune, you have to write city of 2. Then you can get the Pune. Array destructuring method, what it says, let me go here. At this place I will come, I'll remove this, and here I will write call city of 2. See which value is printing. Which value is printing? Okay, it is printing city of 2. Now on 2 position what we have? Pune. So you will get the value as a Pune. Like suppose you have in one array, assume you have 200 city list. Assume like there is a 200 city list. Okay. And this 200 city list you have written in one array. You are writing the program. Inside the program, you are going to print the name of the city. Maybe sometime you want to print Delhi, you want to print Mumbai, you want to put Chennai, you want to print Kolkata. Now suppose you want to print Chennai. So what you have to do? You need to go to the array and check where is the Chennai. So you got to know Chennai is not there. You suppose you want to print Pune. So you will go there and will search where is the Pune. You have to count 0, 1, 2, correct? And after that you can print the Pune. You have to print as a like position overall. you have to print the position. Then only you can print the which one? Value name of the city. Look at there. Suppose if I write directly like this, if I write directly like this, Mumbai, it will work or not? Directly if you write Mumbai, will it work or not? Direct if you write Mumbai, will it work? Is throw the error. Okay? Because Mumbai becomes a string and you are trying to print inside the JavaScript directly, it will throw the error. So for that, yes, we have solution. We can print like this. No need to find the position of Mumbai. You have to do array destructuring. Array destructuring. Array you have to destructure. How that? Const this entire name of the city you copy from here and paste here. Okay. Remove all the double quote. Remove all the double quotes. Remove all the double quotes. And after that, you write here equal to city. CITY. Now you check. Mumbai will print as a Mumbai only. Mumbai will print like as a Mumbai. Mumbai is printing like as a Mumbai. Because Mumbai becomes a constant now. Mumbai is a constant. See here. Inside the city, how many elements are there? 4 elements. Inside this constant, how many constant you created? 4 constant. The Bangalore will go to the Bangalore. The Mumbai will go to the Mumbai. The Pune will go to the Pune. And the Delhi will go to the Delhi. Okay. So this way what will happen? How many value we have? 4 value. How many constant will get generated? 4 constant. Right? Now inside the page, anywhere without any tension, you can print directly as a Bangalore, Mumbai, Pune, Chennai, Kolkata. Suppose Bangalore I can print here directly. The value of Bangalore will be Bangalore only. Because Bangalore becomes a constant. Bangalore becomes a constant. And what is the value of Bangalore? The value of Bangalore is Bangalore. Bangalore is the name of constant. Whereas what is holding? It's holding as a Bangalore. This is called array destructuring. Simplest way to identify what is array destructuring. People ask in interview, what is array destructuring? In case if you are not able to convince through your sentence or through your answer, you can write on the paper this kind of example, create a list of city, and after that creating a list of city in the array, that array you assign in another constant, and after that you print below whichever the method you are following, print the name of the constant and say this is called the array destructuring. Okay. Else if you are able to explain more enough. Okay. Let's go ahead now. The use state function we are calling, the use state function is based on this technique only. Which one? Array destructuring. Now let me come here and show you array destructuring. Look at here. First I will go here and I will write a console.log. Console.log. Inside that I will print here use state. Use state I will print here. Use state I printed there. Use state printed. Now after that, let me go to the console. Hope you have done. You come to your browser homepage and inspect, do the right click and select inspect. Go to the browser homepage, right click and do the inspect. Right click and do the inspect. Then click on console. Click on console. You can clear the whichever the warning messages are there. Click on console and make it white. After that, you can remember I have given here console.log to whom? Use state function. What is coming under the use state? Let me refresh this page. See here, it is printed this line. Let me increase little font size. Hope you can see this line. Which one? This line, use state has come. Let me clear it. I will go to about page and again I will come back to home page. You can see here undefined. Let me go to the about page and come back to the home page again. You can see again this one. So this is coming from where? This is coming from the use state. Look at there. Can you see the array symbol? Array symbol. So a square bracket is there. That represents what? Array. So use state, what is returning? Use state is returning as an array. Okay. Use state function. I have printed here console.log. Use state, what is printed? It's a print as array. Now let me click here. What is inside? See the first position, it says undefined. And the second position says F. When I move my mouse, it is saying as a function. Look into the first line also. The 0 position is undefined and second position is what? A function. Oh, clear. Here you can see the use state return two parameter. Number one, first parameter 0 position is undefined and second parameter in the 1 position is what? As a function. Now let us look into the code. Here the array you have created city list. The city array we have created. How many parameter we have inside? 4 parameter. So here how many constant is generating? 4 constant. Suppose it is not necessary Bangalore will be Bangalore only. Bangalore can be A also and Mumbai can be B also. So under the A, the Bangalore value will go to A and the B. Mumbai value will go to where? B. The Bangalore value will come to A and the Mumbai value will go to the B. Right? Now our use state says I am returning you a array with the 2 parameters. What are that? What are those? The first one is undefined and second one is function. Let me go here. At this place, if I write this line, you should not have much doubt. Let me close this. Okay. If I write here one line, saying like a constant ABC, comma XYZ equal to use state. So inside the use state, how many values are there? If you remember, under the use state, how many values? Under the use state, we have two values. The first value is undefined and second value is function. Look at here. Now use state is returning two parameter. ABC will hold undefined. XYZ will hold, what it will hold? Function. So ABC becomes a undefined and XYZ becomes a function. If you understand like this, inside the city there was a Bangalore, Pune, Mumbai, Chennai. Now when we did a destructuring, when Bangalore gone to A, Mumbai gone to B, Pune gone to Pune, and Delhi gone to Delhi. Now under the use state there was a two parameter. First one was undefined and second one was as a function. Now what happened? The undefined we sent to the ABC and the function we sent to the XYZ. After that, the use state says, whenever you will call me, I will give you two values. The first value will be variable and second value will be as a function. Okay. So by default, the ABC value is undefined as of now. Now suppose if I pass here as a 10, so what will happen? ABC will not be as a undefined. Under the ABC, what value will come? It will come as a 10. And XYZ will be as a function and ABC will be as a variable. Now come down here and just print the value of which one? Print the value of ABC. Print the value of ABC. And check, are you getting the 10 or are you getting something else or are you getting any error? See this, I have given ABC, AB, so I have deleted other activity from here, other code. Check now what is it. What is the default value? 10. The use state will give how many parameters? Two parameters. First is the variable and second is function. First parameter is a variable and second one is function. Hope is printing for you ABC as a 10. Right? Check once. ABC printing as a 10. ABC should print as a 10. Now, next you need to, let's create one more variable here. Okay, const, const, okay. A variable called message and create a function called update message. Update message. After that, use state please wait. Please wait. So message become as a variable, update message become as a function, and please wait become as a default value for which one? Message variable. For message variable, since by default it was as a undefined, so via use state you send the value to where? Variable. Let's go ahead. Print here the variable in a paragraph that is called message. Check now. Is it showing? Please wait. Okay. So look at here. It is saying like, please wait. Okay. Cool. Now this ABC and XYZ. ABC is the variable, XYZ is the function. Whereas 10 is the default value. If you want to modify anything under this ABC variable, and if you want to modify anything under the message variable, you cannot modify directly because you can see constant is applied here. Const is applied here. So you cannot change the value of ABC and message. If you want to change the value of ABC via XYZ function, you can change. If you want to change the value of message variable via update message, you can change. Directly, you cannot change. Okay, now let's come. See, this paragraph I written for ABC. Let me write as a H1 or maybe H2. So it will come as a big font size. Okay, print it as a H2. H2 open, H2 close. Should come big font size. How much? 10 by default. Let us go. Our target is to modify the value of ABC. What is the value by default? 10. We should have a button. When we click on a button, the value of 10 should become as 12. The value of 10 should become as 13. The value of 10 should become as 16. Something like that. It should keep increasing according to click. So the question is, ABC is a constant variable. You cannot change the value of that. If you want to change the value of ABC, use state has given a function for that. That is called XYZ. Only XYZ is responsible to change the value of ABC. Let me come here. Write a function. Const function 1 equal to factor method. Inside that function 1 factor method, inside that you will be writing here, call the function called XYZ, and in XYZ you pass the ABC plus 5. ABC plus 5. So what is the value of ABC now? The default value of ABC is 10. 10 plus 5, it will become as a 15. When? If we call the function 1. Once we call the function 1 will call the function xyz, and via xyz, we will be updating the value of ABC. Okay, current value plus 5, current value plus 5. Now come down, you create a button here, create a button, and on button click, on button click, on click equal to, just you will call the function 1, no need to call the function symbol, just in the flower bracket on click, C will be capital, on click C will be capital, on click C will be capital. Okay, hope ready. So on click you are calling the function 1. No need to give the function symbol here. Okay, where under the React, directly within the flower bracket, you call the name of the function. So once you click on the button, the value will get changed by 5. It will increase by how much? 5. You will ask how it is happening. Look at here. On click, you call which function? Function 1. It's made by us. Inside that, we call one hooks function, that is xyz. It came from where? Use state. Now xyz function is associated with a variable called abc. So in abc, all the activity is controlled by the function called xyz. No one can modify the value of abc except xyz. xyz is the owner of abc. On ABC, any manipulation, adding, deleting, updating, increase, decrease will be possible through the XYZ because ABC is a constant variable. Okay. Now, what we did under the ABC only, we are passing, sorry, under the XYZ, we are passing A plus B. A is what? ABC plus B means what? 5. So, old value is how much? 10. 10 plus 5, 15. So the value of ABC will become now 15. Wherever you are displaying the ABC, it will reflect immediately. Wherever you reflect in the browser, display in the browser, it will change immediately. Look at here. Click here, becoming 15. That is called use state. That is the use of use state. Yes, it's a small example. Come next. Create one more button here. On click of that, we can increase the value by, we can decrease the value by 5. Go here, write one more function. On click equal to call the function called 2, and inside the function 2 will do something. Right here, minus by 5. Okay, you have to write a function here, const function 2 equal to come inside. You will call again xyz function, and under the xyz function you will write abc minus 5. abc minus 5. So the value of abc variable will be either to increment or decrement, add, minus, everything that will be controlled by function called xy. Okay. So increment decrement is happening. First button click, increase by 5. Second button click, decrease by 5. We have created a message variable also. What you have given inside? Please wait processing. Keep as a 0 by default. 0 by default. So by default it will say a 0. Okay. Now come down. So message variable will hold by default as a 0. Inside message variable, if you want to do any changes, which function is responsible for that? Update message. Update message function is only and only responsible to change the value of message variable. Okay. So how to do that? Let's come here and call the update message. And in update message, pass here message plus 1. Message plus 1. Okay. So once you click on plus button, message will get increment by 1. Now come down again. Again, in the function 2 also, you call message plus 1. In function 2 also you call message plus 1. Message plus 1. So whether you click on plus button or minus button, message will increase every time by 1. Every time it will increase by 1. XYZ is responsible to change the value of ABC, and update message is responsible to change the content of message variable. So in XYZ, what we are passing? ABC plus 5, so it increment by 5. Under the XYZ, you are passing ABC minus 5. Under the update message, what you pass? Message plus 1. Here what you pass? Message plus 1. Like both the places, we are incrementing by how much? 1. What is that? Let's come down here and in front of message write total click. Total clicks. As you click whether plus minus plus button or minus button, it will display the message in the total clicks. How many times click you have done, whether plus button or minus button. It counts the plus click also and it counts the minus click also. Happening. Check now. Once you click on button, let us go here. And see, on button click, whether you do plus click or minus click, total clicks are how much? 0. Now when I click on plus button, inactive one by one happening. Whether you click anywhere, no matter plus or minus, every time, the total click will say yes, this many times you have done the clicks, this many times you have done the clicks. Okay. So now use state function is going to help you not for this much remaining next thing. Okay. So leave this file, home file, and go to the next file. Anyone error or no error? So what is the use state? Use state will give two parameter, variable and function. You create your own variable, create your own function, and you can use it on that once. Fine. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next component. That is called register component. In register component, in register component, in register component, we need to work with the state only, use state only, but in different way. So here, state management is a complete backbone of your React. Call here use state. Use state is the hooks function. Use state is the hooks function. Use state, okay. Now come down to the use state function import you have to do outside of the function, but use you have to do inside the function. Use state we have imported outside, but whatever the functionality you want to use through the use state, you have to do inside only. Go here. Let's add a constant called user list, comma, update user equal to use state. Inside the use state, you pass one array directly. So user list will become as a array. In the previous example, we saw use variable was as a number, it was holding the number, but now we given the square bracket. So the default value of user list is a array. Okay. And how many element? As a 0. Let's add some element inside. Ramesh. Raju. Ramesh, Ganesh, Raju. Okay, Ramesh, Ganesh, Raju. Now after that, come below. registered users. Right here, registered users. We can come inside and we can write here user list is the array now. Registered users colon user list dot length. User list dot length. So what should be the length? 3. The number of element you have inside the array, that will be length of registered users. You can check in browser. We can check in browser also. We can see here registered users 3. Go ahead next. You can write inside. You can write inside user list dot map. Name of the user and index of the user. Return a paragraph equal to index. And print here as a name. It will print you all the users. Ready? What is printing list of users? Hope list of users are coming for everyone. Now under the user list array, we want to add a new user. Okay, under the user list array, we want to add a new user. Then which function is responsible? Update user is responsible to add the value under the user list. Okay. Update user will be responsible to add the new value under the user list variable. So let's create a function button here. Create a button here. Called add user. Add user. Okay. On click. Click equal to call a function called one. Okay, ready? On click your two, you are calling the function one. Let's go inside. Write a function call one. Write a function call one. Const function one equal to fat arrow method and come inside right here to add any user under the update user function, update under the user list, you have to call this function, right? Is it clear? Update user function is responsible to add the user or delete the user from the user list. Okay, other function cannot do. Only update user function is responsible because update user is the part of use state. Use state has given you two options. First option is the variable and second option is the function. On that variable, whatever the changes you want to do, you have to call the function, then only it will do. Okay. But at this place, update user is coming here. Update user dot push will not work here. You have to use another operator from the JavaScript that is called a spread operator. A spread operator. Okay. Let's see one small syntax of that. We will work on that again tomorrow. How that operator will operate. It's a simple compared to JavaScript. Very simple. Just you need to remember. This is the function name. Previous example, what you did, if you remember home file, you have called the function and then you have done current value plus 5, current value plus 5. In this also we have to do the same current value. So where is the current value? Under the user list. So we have to call here call user list. Okay, user list. User list we have to call here. And under the user list variable, you can't pass directly value here. You have to use called a fat arrow method because we want to use the spread operator. These three dots are called a spread operator. This three dot is called a spread operator. A spread operator take two parameter. The first parameter is your original array. Second parameter also original array, and third parameter is the new value. So suppose I'll write here called user list, comma new user. Example, let me add here called Alex. 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 So Alex becomes a new user, user list becomes a old user, and the so it's like this. If you have idea on this point, you can say A equal to A plus B concept. Say A equal to B concept. Okay, A is nothing but the user list. Fat arrow method is nothing but the equal to, and again user list comma Alex. So Alex is the new user. User list is the existing user. Inside this three dot is just like a spread operator. And after that, update function, update user function. On every click, whenever you click, update user function will come and it will add the Alex inside the user list. Every time the value will remain same, but it will keep adding. Check once. On every click, it is adding the value or not. Every click. Whenever you click, it will add the new value. Sequence. Let me come to the browser. On button click. Whenever you add, Alex will keep adding. So this value will come from the text box. That is a tomorrow task. Okay. Whenever we click here, there will be text box here, and it will take the value from the text box, and it will keep adding. We'll have add, delete, list, everything. So hope it is working. Anyone error? Okay. No error then. Cool. See you tomorrow. In 1 week, maybe 4 5 days, 6 days. I'm a consultant of some company. Okay. I'm consultant of some